Gnome, thank you for the 40 months, Gnome. Hello. They cut, they replaced them. Tarma and Theo got replaced by like some dude and some other girl, and I don't remember their names because I don't know. They're interlopers. Who are these people? But yeah, this game has a quit to Xbox dashboard option, which is puzzling. I mean, yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna press it. Are you sure you wish to exit Munch's Oddysee? It's like it's a PC game. Like if I say yes, we're just going back to the dashboard, I guess. Um, but that's just like, this is very weird. I can't think of a single other Xbox game that has that in the menu. Like that's just not how consoles work in this. Like that's like thinking about like the paradigm of console game development and stuff. Like no, you don't just quit out to the dashboard. There's like that's not how it is. You don't just do that. But here we are. Anyway, I'm going back in now. Maybe it's a strange game. I think it's probably a remnant from them feeling like you would want to go back to the Xbox dashboard. Like our console is going to be different. You know, on the Xbox, you're going to do lots of things with your Xbox. So you're going to actually want to quit out of the game without turning the console off sometimes. You know, it's kind of like a lot of early PS1 games have a format the memory card option on their main menu, I feel like, where it's like just early on in the console's life, they didn't know what the conventions were going to be for development necessarily. So they just put strange things in. Like this is what I find incredibly weird, the game speak option, which is literally just a soundboard.
Hell you doing? Hell you doing?
That's it. I think the purpose of this is to like show off the lip syncing technology.
You better stay here.
But like, what?
You help me out here?
Why is this like a thing on the main menu? Anyway, I've been putting this off long enough. I can't keep stalling. Yeah, I guess we're in Slog Hut 1027. No, you're right. Like, you're right. You're completely right, ID. Side gaming only makes me sad, but sometimes it has to be done.
You! I can smell your guama from here. Now here's a chance to not suck quite so badly. Rescue those Wadaka scrubs, the guys with the striped caps.
Yeah, you always say that.
Fine, be that way.
Hello, can only Munch interact with remote controls? Hang on. Yeah, okay, that's a Munch only thing. This is basically Lost Vikings like. That is accurate. We have to switch between characters and they have different abilities and stuff. I'm not sure that I was supposed to do this. I'm not sure that I was supposed to feed that guy to the dog. No, unironically, like I did almost not stream today solely because I don't really want to play this. I I should do Neo Geo thing. It would make me happier to play the 500 identical fighting games. Dude, these... Am I even supposed to be grabbing these guys? I'm feeding them to the dogs. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually ended up being kind of okay for me. Yu-Gi-Oh! Ended up being kind of a fine experience once I sort of like got a deck together and learned what I was doing. I think Neo Geo, if you removed the fighting games, would be like 30 games. There's like nothing there. It would be like a couple beat 'em ups, the Metal Slug series up to 5, uh, Neo Turf Masters, like 2 shmups, um, weirdly, yeah, some drop puzzle stuff. Weirdly, there's one RPG on the Dreamcast or on the Neo Geo. I don't know why that exists, but weirdly, someone did make an RPG for the Neo Geo.
That's good.
And it's like, I think it's a Far East of Eden spinoff too, just to like make things even more confusing. Uh-oh. Okay, don't stand near that.
Thank you.
What's the status of quiz games? I will play quiz games. I don't think they're... Oh, yeah, no. Okay, I'm getting a few things mixed up. There's a Far East of Eden fighting game spin-off on Neo Geo, which, to date, is the only one of those games with an official English release. And then there's some other game that, like, is on Neo Geo but has RPG mechanics, but that's a different thing. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, I will play quiz games. I don't think there are any quiz games, but if there were any, I would play them. There was the Bible game, but like, I played the Bible game, so that's out of the way. There was Trivial Pursuit Unhinged, which I also played. It was not that unhinged. It was kind of just Trivial Pursuit, I think. Yeah, I... Oh, you can like... No, you can't run away from it. What am I doing? The Neo Geo CD is definitely like... Damn, how did they go out of business? I don't understand. How did SNK have to file for bankruptcy?
Hey, what's happening?
All they did was release consoles that cost $1,000 and have literally 0 games. How?
That's
I feel like this thing is like interactive or something, but I have no idea what it is. Oh, I like clipped through the wall there. Do 3DO thing. The problem with 3DO thing is that I don't know any 3DO games. Dr. Hauser is on 3DO, right? That's truly all I've got. I can't name a second 3DO game. Some early like Crystal Dynamics stuff, I think. I think there's some FMV trash. Is Plumbers Don't Wear Ties 3DO or is that CDI? The 3DO and the CDI really blend together for me. I think the CDI is much worse, but that's 3DO. Let's go, dude. Yeah, the CDI has like no games whatsoever. The CDI was like probably not even meant to be a games console, to be honest. I feel like they were going for like the interactive CD encyclopedia market with that one. And then it was just like, well, what? No one's gonna buy that shit, so maybe it plays games. Unironically, what the hell do I do here? Maybe I drop the dogs into the blender. Nope, no Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on the Xbox. I know that's on, there's like PlayStation Who Wants to Be a Millionaire games. Like I know PS1 has multiple Who Wants to Be a Millionaires. I don't know about PS2. Dude, is this dog just like... Did this dog find the safe spot? I can't get him. I'm getting... Oh, wait, hang on. I'm stupid. I just realized that I'm stupid. Let's see, list of CDI games. The Seventh Guest, really? Really? But yeah, like look at their games, man. Here's a series of French edutainment. The Apprentice? What is that? Oh, a vertically scrolling platform game. Caesar's World of Gambling. What? Richard Scarry's Best Neighborhood Disc Ever? I have no idea what that is. That... I don't know. Maybe I need to do a 3DO thing.
Absolutely want to embarrass him. Let's do it again.
Hey, guys! You must get those Budokan scrubs through this gauntlet of sleek poppers and hungry sluggies. Whew! I have no idea how you're gonna pull
Zenith
this off.
CDI. I've never heard of this. Oh, you like bounce a ball. This looks like absolute mystery tournament core. This thing nobody's ever played where you bounce a ball. What is...
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's happening,
Oh, that shut the door on them. Well, I got two out. Oh, God. Okay. How are there multiple strip poker games on the CDI? I'm really not sure that anyone knew what to do with CDI, and I also think there was no licensing. That's how I think it is.
Don't jump. I'll be back. Don't jump.
I think anybody could just make an interactive CD, and then it works with your CDI player. I need to get a bunch of guys through here to pull the switches, probably, right? Yeah, those all need to be pulled together, of course. No, the controls in this game are so ass, dude. What? How did that happen? Yeah, the existence of the Mario and Zelda CDI games is a fluke. I don't think they're necessarily... Wait, how did I... Oh yeah, I went up the ladder. Yeah, he's really, like, angling to just fall off there. Wait, what's the point of any of that, then? Can I just... What's the point of any of that stuff down there? Hopefully there are enough guys. I haven't, like, killed everybody.
Hey, you chumps. Hey, what's happening? Okay, listen up.
To put next to their Bose speakers. It's a weirdly specific image, but also an image that I fully understand and agree with.
Everybody listen. Oh, you.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. I think the issue is that the guys can't jump and climb ladders, so they are stuck here unless we run them past the shooters. I have to, like, do something about the shooters. I think I need you. Well, I mean, of course, I'm gonna need this guy eventually for something, because he's the only one who can interact with the crane. And I assume I'm gonna drop bombs on them with the crane. Can he drink? Does this work? It is his Oddysee, after all. This is the second game in the quintology. I'm really looking forward to the third game in the quintology, called, like, Peepo's Oddysee, or whatever they're calling that thing. No, this is the second game in the quintology. The first game was Abe's Oddysee, and then Abe's Exodus is just, like, a thing that shouldn't exist. I think that they said that Abe's Oddysee does not count, or Abe's Exodus does not count. Yeah, ID sent me this thing that's like the 70 different Oddworld games that they came up with at different points. And, like, Wikipedia claims that all of them are planned to be released at some point. Hang on, I have to go pull this screenshot. I have to go pull this screenshot from the DMs. This is an insane read. This is an insane read. Just, like, the sentence that gets me is down towards the bottom. Where is it? Oh yeah, the third game in the original pentalogy is going to be Squeak's Oddysee. In 2011, they confirmed that Squeak's Oddysee was in the cards after The Hand of Odd, Abe HD, The Brutal Ballad of Fangus Clot, and Sling Storm. So they are gonna make the third game in the quintology. However, they first have to make 4 other games that all sound like shit. And only then will they make the third game in the quintology, or whatever we're calling it. The Slave Circus blurb is also very interesting. The way Lauren Lanning describes it. I have fixated on a game called Oddworld Slave Circus. It is seriously whack. You start the game by buying a slave. I think gladiators on Oddworld have done a tremendous amount of work on this, but never mentioned it. But it is in the coffer, and there may be some light for it down the road, but has some other contingencies depending on it. Requires new level of social integration into console gaming. It's insane. Like what is he planning? What is he got cooking over there? Like surely the answer is nothing. Like it's a game so whack, so insane that consoles simply cannot catch up to him. Ah, wait, did it do some? Did that actually do something? I don't think that's. I don't think that does anything for me. I'm gonna send. I'm gonna send Abe into the well. See what it does. Ah, that did nothing. You should be convinced there are people in this very chat room who have posted, I can't believe you don't like this game. What did he say? Yeah, I don't understand you hating this. It's the greatest game under the title Oddworld Munch's Oddysee. I know Delk is a fan of this. I have a hard time with this game. I'm having a hard time with this one for sure, but yeah, I did beat Metal Slug. I beat it and then I 1cc'd it, so Metal Slug 3 is incredibly done. I have beaten it. Yeah, like I'm not discounting that Abe's Oddysee might be an actually good game. This game actually doesn't have the most positive reviews, like contemporary or in retrospect. I'm not the only one who thinks that this game kind of sucks. So I at least have that. How am I supposed to bring the guys through this hallway? And yeah, I did Bop Daigo. I have the highest score and the fastest time on Xbox Live, and I did submit my run to SRC. They still have not accepted it. But I did submit the run to SRC. And when they do accept it, I'll be the official world record holder on Xbox/PS2. There's actually someone who submitted an easy mode run on Xbox. So I'm not the only Xbox runner out there, but I am the only Xbox runner not on easy mode. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what they want from me here. I can pick someone up in this room and then do nothing with them. I could totally continue to improve at Metal Slug 3, but oh, I killed him. Whoops. I could totally improve at Metal Slug 3. Like, I submitted the run to SRC, but it literally has like 2 or 3 minutes of me just paused in the middle of the run. I take the wrong route. My stage 3 route, where you do the you do the level with the submarine, and then you do like the level with the stealth cameras. That is all like incredibly slow compared to the shortest route. The shortest route also just seems to give you a weapon that shreds the boss in like 10 seconds as well. So have a couple of minutes to save on stage 3. None of that's even considering like learning any strats. So on some level it's like, oh, wouldn't that be neat? But I'm kind of forcing myself to not do that because I have to get back to Yakuza 2 all sub-stories. I have to get back to Yakuza 2 before it's been so long that I dropped the project again. And I did get back to it. I was working on Yakuza 2 last night and the night before and stuff. I have run through Chapter 7 so many times. Chapter 7 is very complicated. Yeah, 4 and 5, so I downloaded Metal Slug 4 on Xbox last night because I just like wanted to know. So I went and checked it out, and yeah, 4 and 5, I don't know about 5, but 4 does let you just continue, and you can just sort of like spam continues until you beat the game. So I don't know what we're gonna do for that. I might just go ahead and make beat the game's goal be to 1cc Metal Slugs 4 and 5. But also, to be honest, my initial impression of Metal Slug 4 was not positive. It kind of definitely seemed like a worse game than 3. And everyone's favorite is 3, I think, so it would make sense. But 4 kind of seemed like it had less stuff going on in it, unfortunately. But I think it's also a shorter game. So we'll see about everything. It's probably going to be a long time before I have to worry about my Metal Slug goal again. Yeah, we were talking about it a lot yesterday. I'll buy it. I didn't buy Pirate Yakuza, so I won't just buy anything from these people, but I'll play K3. I think the recasts are kind of bad. Dragon Engine means the combat is probably gonna be not very good. They showed like demo footage from TGS or something. There was some demo footage of the game where it seems like they've turned the Rikia boss fight into a tutorial fight, which makes me very sad. Just like gutting actual content from the original to repackage it as tutorials where you just have to press the button a couple times is kind of disappointing. Especially considering that, like, in the original Yakuza 3, that fight's, like, not easy. Like, that and Tamashiro and stuff. Like, those fights are actually kind of hard because they're really serious business fights that they make you do on no upgrades at the start of the game. And I'm gonna miss that vibe that 3 has, where the bosses are, like, actually no joke. But I don't know. I will definitely play it. Not committing to like speedrunning it or anything like that, but I will definitely play it. I really have no idea what they want me to do here. There's no way we can bring those guys through this hallway, right? I mean, I guess I'll just try. I guess I'll make a save and then just go for it. Oh no, there's a dog? Where did this dog come from?
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Like, maybe they can just follow me through because they're shooting at me and not them. Maybe I've been overthinking this whole thing. Oh, the horror. Too many Mudokon scrubs have been snuffed out. Without their wage slave friends, Abe and Munch can't get through this area. Do you wish to try again? No, I don't, but I guess I have to. And I said I was gonna save and I didn't, so I guess we're just doing the first room again, but... What? I think I'm gonna have to look up what to do here. I have no idea. This game sucks. This is actually just a shit game. Did you guys see the Deus Ex remaster yesterday that got announced during the PlayStation Direct? It looks so bad in like a weird way. It looks so bad. But like I don't know, what's weird about it, what was weird about it is, like when they would do, like they, you know, in the trailer, they have these wipes where like it wipes from the old graphics to the remaster. And first of all, they're hilarious because the remaster graphics look terrible. But like, they look terrible in a weird way where it's almost like they've clearly changed the graphics in some way, but like it still looks like Doom 3. Like it looks like a game from 20 years ago. It's almost like, I almost wonder if like they're not changing the engine and so they're trying to like shoehorn better models into like a 25-year-old game and they're just like hacking in better models and textures and like that's all that the engine is capable of for some reason. It's very, very puzzling. It looks really, really terrible. In a way that, like, it really shouldn't, so it's...
Hey, guys! You must get those Mudokon scrubs through this gauntlet of sleek poppers and hungry sluggies. Whew! I have no idea how you're gonna pull this off. See ya!
Okay, I listened to him because I thought that he might give me a hint as to how to do it, and he just said, I have no idea how you're gonna pull this off, see ya. So, okay, dude. Thanks for nothing. Fascinating that, they've done whatever they've done with that game, though. Looks pretty bad. Shit. Aside from that, I think there were literally 0 announcements of note for me in the PlayStation Direct. I only caught the back half of it, but I think it had nothing, which is pretty typical for those. I guess it's because of TGS or something that everyone's doing announcements around now. Probably because of TGS. No, I'm not gonna buy the PlayStation speakers, believe it or not. The RGG thing did happen. Yeah, that's where they announced K3. It was one of those, I feel like this is like a Japanese thing. Like if you're following games long enough, you'll end up watching a number of these. Like they did one of those panels where like they announced the thing and then they invite like 5 voice actors onto the stage and then they just like ask the voice actors very general questions for like 45 minutes after announcing the thing. They did one of those. So it was like a 2-hour long event. I think it was an hour or an hour and a half. I think it was an hour and a half plus a half an hour pre-recorded video afterwards. I think it was 2 hours total. But it was like an hour and a half where they basically just announced K3 and then spoke to the K3 actors for like a very long time. It was just, how did you feel about being contacted to work on Yakuza 3? And, you know, the voice actor, who's some, like, 80-year-old man, is just like, well, I don't really play video games, but I'm ready to give my all to this performance, you know? Like, it's just like, it just... I don't know. You can probably... Yeah, you can totally do that. And yeah, there was no real news about Project Century. Apparently, according to Froob, who's in the know, I think there is some kind of like financial report thing from Sega where they claimed Stranger Than Heaven was going to be a 2027 game, so nothing to show. They did show a making of video that had a bunch of guys sitting at desks, but it wasn't super exciting guys at desk footage. It could have been better. You know, they love to show like motion capturing the face actors. They love to show their like motion capture rigs and stuff in behind the scenes footage, when the behind the scenes footage that I'm really into is just like guy in the level editor at his desk just like placing buildings or something. That's what I want to see. I just step on one of these. Okay, no, the mines don't. It doesn't, like, chain reaction blow everyone up or anything. I'm gonna look this up. I have no clue what to do here. Give an example of exciting guys at desk footage. Ed Boon, a day in the making of Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. That is the most exciting guy at desk footage, maybe ever. Man, like I have this long play pulled up, right? I was looking at this a couple days ago before we started playing this, because I wanted to see what the game was like. And like I'm clicking halfway through. Like I'm just clicking 5 hours into this long play, and this is the entire game. You never go anywhere different. The whole game is just going to be levels that look exactly like this. The entire game. There's no uniqueness to anything that happens. Anyway, where am I? The long play is 6.5 hours long, and I am currently at the 1 hour and 24-minute mark of it. The footage is so dark that I can barely tell what's even happening on screen. Like, he's just running in pitch blackness in his long play. This is bad, but really it's the game's fault for looking like this. So how does he get the fellas? How does he get the Oh, you pick them up and then... Oh, I didn't realize you could do that. I'm stupid. You just pick them up and walk across with them. That's all. That's all you do. It's like not even a puzzle.
That was a little embarrassing. Let's do it again.
Oh man, it's one of those like Nintendo Power promo VHSs. That's a little before my time. Also, I just didn't have Nintendo Power. But imagine getting like a sick behind the scenes tape in the mail for Donkey Kong Country.
Oh, yeah.
Keep calling them free men. Interesting. Just normal men.
Hey there, fellow chump.
Hey, what's happening, Ed?
Did he make it? I don't think he made it. Well, I have 5 guys. I have 5 guys might be plenty. You have to walk them across one at a time. This is gonna take a while. But yeah, that's how you do it. One at a time. I think it's time to just die and then regen him.
That was a little embarrassing. Let's do it again.
I feel like it'd be fun to like mess with a video toaster in 2025 in the sense of like imagine producing your live stream with a video toaster or like an SGI workstation, like one of the low end ones that was meant for like local TV broadcasts and stuff. Would really limit the resolution of your stream, but imagine us like being that cool. Your whole stream's running through the SGI indie. I've always wanted one of those. They're so cool. They're not very useful because you can't even really render 3D with them. Like they're only really meant for live TV production in the 90s on like a low end. But they look so cool. Yeah, they should go back to making computers that look like that. They just being manufacturers of computers broadly. You know, I wonder if that's like, I wonder if you could like make a quick buck on the side. Like if you have a good sized 3D printer or something, maybe you could just like make like ATX cases that look like the SGI workstation cases and then just sell them for like 50 bucks or whatever. I wonder if you could do that and if anybody would buy that. No, dude, come on. The controls in this game are so shit. I was so not pressing that direction. Okay, I looked away for a second, and when I looked back, my guy was just going opposite of the direction I was pressing, and he was trying to get killed. I think this is probably enough guys that I can then just pull the rest of the levers myself. Let's see, I've got 4. I'm gonna go get the 5th guy. Nah, I'm gonna go get the 5th guy. The 5th guy should make it work. That is kind of a secret obsession of mine, though. I would love to one day own a really cool-looking SGI computer. I think it'd be cool to, like, use all the old rendering software to, like, make proper-looking old renders with it as, like, a selling point for your indie game, you know?
Everybody listen.
And maybe it's just like easy enough to replicate the look in Blender, but if that's the case, then why aren't people doing it?
Go beat 'em up.
Okay,
Little elbow.
how do I get them to pull the levers now that they're here? Okay, they're doing it.
You just hang here for a while. Whatever. Jump 'em. You go forward,
I really don't think that's true. I really don't think that's making your game look bad on purpose. Nor do I think it only appears to irony-poisoned boomers.
Kick some booty. Okay, get to work. Not gonna happen.
How do I get them to do it?
I'll be back. Don't you worry. Okay, listen up. Go beat 'em up. Do what? Kick some booty. You go forward.
Well, Hylix looks great. Hylix is just built different. Cruelty Squad is definitely looking bad on purpose.
Hey, you chumps. Hey.
That's Cruelty Squad is kind of like, I don't know, there's some level of irony to that one.
Go beat 'em up. Do what?
They're doing, is it out yet? Actually, I played the demo for this like a couple weeks ago. I didn't know it existed. But they're doing a Platypus remake slash remaster. I think it's a full remake. I think the guy had to remake all the models out of clay and stuff. They are remaking the classic hype, like horizontal shmup Platypus, which is entirely claymation. When's it come out? September 18th. It's out. It's 15 bucks. But yeah, check this out. This is like the best looking game ever. Mentioning Hylix just reminded me of this. But it's like the best looking game ever. How did I get them to all... Okay, you tap B, and they all...
Okay, get to work. Not gonna happen.
If I tap B again, will they
Okay,
do
get
it?
to work.
Maybe they won't do it because I need an extra guy. Like, I can't be one of the lever pullers.
Okay, little elbow grease, guys. Not gonna happen. There's my buddy. Hello, Wade. You help me out here? Not gonna happen.
This dude have arms? I don't think he does. I think I have to bring another guy. I think I have to bring another guy, honestly. Maybe that'll make them do it, because then I won't be one of the people pulling the levers. I feel like I could get away with 3 of them pulling the lever, and then I just pull the rest of them real fast. But they might make you actually do none of the work. You know, it's a fair assumption that Oddworld British accusation. I see what you mean. Yes, the company that makes the newer games, they are actually British. Okay, yeah, they just won't do it. They just won't do it until... That's... sure, whatever. I could have totally just pulled one of those levers myself, you know. I could have pulled 3 of those levers myself. Well, that took nearly an hour. It's... scam. That is a really good looking render. That's pretty cool.
Why do I bother? Get to the race.
Now post the Kong in chains. That render does spark joy for me. I like him. I think he's cool. How are things going? Well, I just spent an hour beating 1 level because I didn't know what to do for a really long time. Look at the Kong in chains. It looks great. Free him. Well, this level looks really big.
Okay, little elbow grease, guys.
Where am I going? This level is huge. What? Have I played enough Oddworld yet? Can I pivot to Battlestar Galactica?
Hey, in case you didn't notice, the door to the fort is stuck open. The Mudokons here need your help to close it. You close that door, and the Tomahawk of God here, he'll join you. See ya.
I have to bring enough guys here to close this door, I guess.
You help me out here? Hey there, fellow chump. How you doing?
This level's really big. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go play Battlestar Galactica. I've seen it. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I've played a little under an hour of this. Not today. I'm not dealing with this today. We'll come back tomorrow. This level looks like it's friggin' gigantic, and it's gonna take me like a long time and a lot of brain energy to engage with. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'll see this game tomorrow, I guess. I'm swapping to Battlestar Galactica.